George W. Bush, the 43rd President of the United States, a man who led the country through one of its darkest times. But behind the patriotic speeches and promises of national security lies a tangled web of intelligence manipulation, financial corruption, and war profiteering that reshaped global politics for generations. Today we take a deep forensic look at the Bush administration's darkest secrets, exposing classified government documents, intelligence leaks, and financial records that might change everything you thought you knew. In the months leading up to September 11, 2001, intelligence agencies across the world were raising red flags. The CIA's Bin Laden unit, also known as Alex Station, has gathered enough chatter from interpreted calls and movement tracking to suggest that something big was coming. In July 2001, FBI agent John O'Neill, who had been investigating Al-Qaeda for years, repeatedly warned that an attack was imminent. But when he pushed too hard, he was forced out of the FBI. Strangely, O'Neill took a job as head of security at the World Trade Center, where he died on 9/11. Classified NSA intercepts proves that the government had information on Al-Qaeda operatives in the United States as early as January of 2000. Yet the Bush administration ignored multiple memos, including the now famous Bin Laden determined to strike the U.S. briefing in August of 2001. War is big business, and few profited from it like Dick Cheney and George W. Bush. Following 9/11, the Bush administration launched the War on Terror, targeting Afghanistan and then Iraq. The Iraq War, however, was based on a lie, a claim that Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. That claim was later proven false, yet Bush still ordered the invasion. The war was highly profitable for corporations like Halliburton, who received billions in no-bid contracts. Halliburton's former CEO was Dick Cheney. Meanwhile, the Carlyle Group, a secret investment firm, made fortunes from defense contracts. One of its key investors was the Bush family. With forensic accounting techniques, we can follow the money, and what we found was shocking. On September 10, 2001, one day before the attacks, the Secretary of Defense, Donald Rumsfeld, made a stunning admission. The Pentagon could not account for $2.3 trillion. That money vanished into untraceable transactions, private defense contractors, and secret projects. The next day, accounting offices at the Pentagon were hit by a Flight 77. Coincidence or an intentional cover-up? Bush's 2001 to 2008 budget records show massive black budget spending, billions funneled into intelligence programs, private security firms, and surveillance expansions like the Patriot Act. Passed in the aftermath of 9/11, the Patriot Act gave unprecedented surveillance of the power to the U.S. government. Under the Bush administration, programs like PRISM, Stellarwind, and Echelon were secretly tracking American citizens' phone calls, emails, and internet activity without warrants. In 2005, the NSA's warrantless wiretapping program was exposed, proving that the Bush administration had authorized the mass surveillance of millions without problematic cause. Under the cover of national security, a surveillance empire was born, one that still exists today. George W. Bush left office in 2009, but his policies and secrets live on. The Iraq War cost over $2 trillion and created a power vacuum that led to ISIS. The Patriot Act is still in effect, expanding surveillance on U.S. citizens. The Bush family's ties to defense contractors and dark money networks remain uninvestigated. With modern forensic techniques, we can trace financial transactions, digital archives, and declassified reports to uncover more. The real question is, did Bush serve the American people, or did he serve a much deeper hidden agenda? What do you think? Was Bush's presidency a failure of leadership, or is it something far more sinister? Comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more exclusive content on political cover-ups, conspiracies, and forensic investigations, follow us on TikTok at The Vault Files, Instagram at The Vault Files IG, or you can email us for any inquiries at vaultfileschannel@gmail.com. Look forward to seeing you at the next video.